Peace, Light, and Love. And today I'm reading you for the Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty. Today's reading, Asking for Help. So it's a little bit cold here. I have my Arctic hat, although it's not that cold. It's actually 18 degrees Celsius. But relatively, it's cold, the clouds. So let's talk about asking for help. It's okay to ask for help. One of the most absurd things we do to ourselves is not asking for help we need from a friend, a family member, or higher power, or the appropriate resource. So for me, the stress is appropriate resource. If you have a family member or friend that you know you cannot rely on, don't ask them for help because you're only going to get disappointed. So think before you ask for help if you do not want to be disappointed and feel insulted. Ask whether you can depend and rely on this person before you ask them. We don't have to struggle through feelings and problems alone. We can ask for help from our higher power. That's always.
נוסעים נכבדים, העישון אסור על פי חוק בכל מתחמי התחנה והרציפים, למעט במקומות המיועדים לכך.
Smoking is prohibited, it says. And for support and encouragement from our friends. Whether what we need is information, encouragement, a hand, a word, a hug, someone who will listen, or a ride, we can ask. We can ask people for what we need from them. We can ask God for what we need from God. Actually, I would say we can depend on God, and some people say you can only depend on Him. And there's something in it, because people are limited. People are mortal. That means that people do not have the resources sometimes to help us, so we shouldn't take it personally when people don't want to help. Everybody does, remember, everybody does what they can. And not everybody has the ability, the capacity to help others. So, it's self-defeating to not ask for help we need. It keeps us stuck. If we ask long and hard enough, if we direct our request to the right person, again, I'm stressing the right person and the right source, we'll get the help we need. We have to realize what we can allocate to divine source and what is for the daily, for the people on earth, if there are people we can depend on. There are very few people that are dependable, I think, unless they're very good friends. There is a difference between asking someone to rescue us and asking someone in a direct manner for the help we need from him or her. So the more specific the request is towards a specific task, the more likely we will be able to receive the help. So remember, very important factors. Ask yourself, is this person reliable? Has this person proven to be reliable in the past? Can I depend on this person for help? And second, can I do it? First of all, maybe, can I do this on my own? And when you realize you cannot do it on your own, can I depend on this person? What are my expectations due to the past experience? And not to take it personally, because everybody has their own reasons for helping or not. There is a difference, and sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. The very person that you did not expect will help will sometimes be the very person you can ask help from. There is a difference between asking someone to rescue. So rescue is too much. So lower your expectations. Break it down to tasks, digestible bits that a person can actually consider whether they are able or not. Like, don't ask a person, oh, I'm so depressed, I don't know what to do, can you talk to me? Maybe it's too much. But if you say, hey, can you help me move these boxes from my basement? Hey, that's more of a doable task. There is a difference between asking someone to rescue us and asking someone in direct manner for the help we need from him or her. We can be straightforward and let others choose whether to help us or not. If the answer is no, deal with it. It is self-defeating to hint, say, whine, complain, manipulate, or coerce help out of people. So be as honest as you can. It is annoying to go to people as a victim. Oh, nobody helps me. Oh, nobody does anything to me. It's sort of annoying. Then people just run away. and expect them to rescue us. It is healthy to ask for help when help is what we need. My problem is shame, said one woman. Very loud train. Ooh, that's a noisy train. It is healthy to ask for help when help is what we need. My problem is shame, said one woman. I wanted to ask for help in dealing with it, but I was too ashamed. Isn't that crazy? We who are eager to help others can learn to allow ourselves to receive help. Don't always, if you give, you can sometimes also take. If you're used to only giving, sometimes it's your turn to receive help. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed. We can learn to make clean contracts about asking for and receiving the help we want and need. That means no strings attached. You don't necessarily have to offer something in return. Oh, can you help me remove those boxes from the basement? In return, I will cook you a meal. Sometimes I was pleasantly surprised. People actually just want to help. So give them an opportunity to just help and not always expect something in return. Today, I will ask for help if I need it from people in my higher power. I will not be a victim, helplessly waiting to be rescued. I will make my request for help specific. So be clear, communicate clearly, and be specific about what kind of help you actually need. Break it down to tasks. To the point. And I will leave room for the person to choose whether or not to help me. I will not be a martyr any longer by refusing to get help from me. I will not be a martyr any longer by refusing to get help I deserve in life. The help that makes life simpler. God, help me let go of the need to do everything alone. Help me use the vast universe or resources available to me. I'll give you one example. I've broken my finger, and all of a sudden I received dog food, a big bag, and I wanted to open the bag, and I just couldn't do it. I was still very slowly. I get used to using the hand, but I just couldn't move my hand, and I couldn't open the bag with one hand. I knocked on the door of my neighbor, and instead the old me would have been, nobody's helping me. No, I said, excuse me, can you just help me with the dog food? I was specific. I didn't say, can you help me? I just said, can you help me with the dog food? Okay? So he could make the decision. He quickly said, yes, why not? He came over, helped, and so the dogs could eat, and happy end. So the old me used to complain, nobody's helping me, because this is what I learned. My mother was a big whiner. There's a joke of it. This is a little bit anti-Semitic, but what the heck? It's Christmas time. Hanukkah is almost over. What's a Jewish woman's favorite wine? I want to go to Florida. Bad joke, but wine, W-H-I-N-E, doesn't get us towards our target always. Don't whine, don't complain, just ask. And I think it's the new guy on the block who said, ask and you shall receive. So in order to receive, we sometimes do have to ask, okay? So have a wonderful day. Gray skies are here. I'm gonna end with a song. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Wipe off the look of gloom. Doesn't suit you, something like that. Put on a happy face. Forgot the words. So, put on a happy face. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. So, spread sunshine wherever you go. Don't forget to ask for help also. Put on a happy face. It's from Bye Bye Birdie, musical buff. Peace, light, and love. And remember, God helps those who help themselves, but those who help themselves also sometimes need a hand, especially if your hand is broken.